Hey, I'm Timothy and welcome to the Thinking Chair, channel of success. If you haven't seen my last video, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can see what my channel is all about. But today, I think I want to call this segment Life Lesson Wednesday. And every Wednesday, I'm going to bring you a life lesson. I think that's what I want to do. That might be it. I might switch today, I don't know. But I think that's what I want to call this, Life Lesson Wednesday. So, for today's life lesson, I want to show you guys something that many of you probably you never noticed because it's implemented into the school system itself. It's implemented into most lower class people mindsets. And that is that when you're born, or when you're born and you're not born rich, everyone basically, the billions that aren't born rich, when you're born, you're not taught this. And when you're in school, you're not taught this. When you're at home, you're not taught this. And it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault because they weren't taught. Your parents, the teachers, everyone, they weren't taught this. In the school system itself, it doesn't teach you how to be wealthy and successful and happy. So that's what this channel is for. I want to share with you guys the things that most of you might not even know. And today I want to share with you one thing that you can use to change your life for the better. Because if you don't, you won't be wealthy. You won't be successful if you don't think this way. And I'm here to tell you that in order to be successful, you have to be an inverse paranoid. If you don't know what an inverse paranoid means, that's fine. That's why I'm here. An inverse paranoid basically is just someone who believes that everything is for them. Everything that goes around comes around, and it's just the world is for them. They believe that no harm is done to them. They believe no bad it will be done. They believe that the actions they take, every single thing that they do, is a step toward success. It's a step toward what they want. That's an inverse paranoid person. You don't believe anything is against you. You don't believe odds are against you. You see, in most people's mindset, we are taught to think that, something like our skin color can keep us from getting something. Or something like the area we're in can, will block us from getting somewhere. And with that mindset, you cannot be successful. You cannot be wealthy. You won't get the things that you want in life with that mindset. If you believe that instead of the world being for you, that everything is against you, that nothing is trying to make you who you want to be, then of course you won't shoot for what it is you want. You won't go for those big dreams because you believe that everyone up there is just going to shut you down. You can't think like that. You cannot think like that. You have to be inverse paranoid. You have to believe that everything you do is a step toward the right path. You cannot get stuck in that mindset where, people may tell you things. People will tell you other than what you want to hear. And then you just throw your dreams away. You can't do that. You're limited, and that's fine because it's not your fault. In order to be happy and successful and wealthy and be able to do the things that you want to do, you have to believe that the world is for you. You have to believe that anything you set your mind to, you can achieve. And that's common sense. Anyone should know that. But we don't. We believe that since my we believe that since my skin color is this way, then I can have these things. Or since I'm from here and not there, then I can't get to this place. I'm here to tell you that that's not true. And I'm here to tell you that anything that you want in life, you can have. It's all a mind game. As long as you believe that you can have it. As long as you believe that anything in this world that you want, you can have, then there's nothing stopping you. And that's what stopped most people. They don't believe in themselves. Since other people don't believe in them, they don't believe in themselves. Since, someone isn't telling them, yeah, just go do it, They don't think they can do it. And it's sad to see. It's sad to think that people believe more that they can't do something than they can, you know? In order to be successful, you can't be as dumb as an elephant. Many of you have probably heard that quote before, maybe not. You cannot be as dumb as an elephant. Now, if you know anything about animals, you know elephants are quite smart creatures. Very smart. They never forget things. So it's said. I don't know. I never spoken to an elephant. But but you can't be as dumb as an elephant. It's a metaphor. From the time, let's say, a circus elephant or a zoo elephant, you know, an elephant that's clearly not in the wild is born, is tied up to a rope, and they put a piece of wood in the ground and they leave it there. And they tie the elephant up to a rope, and it limits them. It limits them to a certain amount. And that's what our public school education does for us. That's what our parents do, because they don't know better. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not knocking the school system or anything, but this is just things that they do not teach you. So that elephant is limited. The elephant can only go, let's say that rope is 5 feet long, the elephant goes 5 feet long, and that's it. It doesn't believe that it can go any further because it isn't strong enough to break that rope as a child. So once that elephant grows, it becomes a huge beast of an animal. You can attach that same 5-foot rope to this 5-ton animal, and it won't try to break the rope. It won't try to leave out of its comfort zone. Many of you are stuck in that comfort zone. Many of you think that you can't achieve these things, when in reality you can. Is being an inverse paranoid person, being inverse paranoid is simple. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. It's simply this. If you believe you can do it and you put the work towards doing it, you can achieve it. It's as simple as that. Nothing is in your way. Nothing is stopping you but yourself. If you want to be a musician, you know, a rapper, a singer, or anything, if you want to go to the NBA, NFL, anything like that, if you want to be an author, a doctor, a lawyer, anything, and anyone is telling you that you can't, I'm here to tell you that you can. And it's just that simple. You can do it as long as you believe and put the work in. It's not enough just to believe. You have to put the work in. That's just something I wanted to share with you all, because I see it on a daily basis. You know, being in the neighborhood I'm in and the community that I'm from and the people I'm around, I see more people downgrading than wanting more. I see more people downing themselves. You know, they don't believe that they can do these things. They don't believe that they can achieve their greatest goals, so they just stay down. They're on that rope. They're in their comfort zone. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to do things that you've never done in order to get things that you've never gotten. You have to be inverse paranoid. I have to keep saying it because I want those 2 words to stay in your head. Inverse paranoid. You think the world is for you. Everything you do is for you. And you will receive what it is you want, as long as you put the work in, of course. It's not enough to believe. A goal with, you know, no effort put towards it is basically a dream. But a goal with maximum effort put towards it continues to be a goal, and then it becomes an achievement. Thank you all for listening. I want you to be inverse paranoid from now on. Alright? Leave down in the comments. I want you to leave down in the comments times where you didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe, someone else didn't believe in you, so you didn't believe in yourself. Or you wanted to shoot for something and you looked at yourself in the mirror and you told yourself that you can't do those things because of something, like appearance wise or anything. I want you to leave down in the comments, and I'll talk to every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. I want to see your story. I want to know your life. That's what this channel is about. We are a family. I'm here to build a family. I'm here to build a community. I want everyone to be successful because that's how I get my happiness. I'm inverse paranoid. I believe that every step I take is moving me towards my goals, my dreams. I believe that when I do something, is automatically going to put me ahead. And you want to know why it's like that? The brain and your body, they're teammates. They can't work without each other. And that's the greatest thing about being an inverse paranoid. You know, if you believe that you can achieve something, and you know, not just believe, but you know you can achieve something, and you just constantly know this, you're never ever stirred off that path. Your body will react to that. It's gonna move in ways that put you towards your goals. Ever since I read this book, I'm reading this book actually. Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. He talks about this in this book, Inverse Paranoid. Anything you want to achieve, you can achieve. And it's as simple as that. Your body will move in ways that push you towards that goal because you know you can do it. Don't think you can do anything from this point on. If you have a goal, if you have something you want to achieve, know that you can achieve it. Believe that you can achieve it. And your body will move in ways that you can. Stop downing yourself. Stop letting people tell you what you can't do. If they don't want to be successful, if they don't want to believe that anything they want in life they can have, then that's fine. But don't let that stop you. You're a part of this family because we don't let anything stop us. We don't let anyone's words hurt us. You have to be an inverse paranoid. And this is your life lesson for the day, everyone. I want to thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe and share with everyone. If you know someone who needs this information, who needs something fresh, you know, and a push in the right direction, then this channel is for them. You're not here for no reason. You're here because it's meant to be. You're here because you needed to hear this in order to go to the next step. Thank you all. See you the next time. Peace.